And so I appear. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Books by Adrian. I am your host, Adrian Santiago. I am a sci fi fantasy author, the author of the MYTHIC series. The first novel is called Shadow of the Spark. It's available on ebook and paperback. The universal book link is available at booksbyadrian.com. You can also purchase signed paperback copies from that website. You can also sign up to the newsletter at that website in order to receive the prologue short story, The Death and Rebirth of Bella Erdman, as an ebook for free. All of that is available at the website. It is linked in the comments. Hello and welcome. Today, I am responsible for the break party stream at this hour. And I would like to welcome all of you. I'd like to set the mood a little bit. So I'm going to put a little music going on. I am going to add my vibes to it. Let's do it like this though, because y'all came for this, right? Y'all are here for this. All right. So it is the AuthorTube and BookTube under 1K marathon. And I've been having a blast. I was just on a stream over at Right Now, and that was fantastic. We had some very, very good discussion. We got some sprints done. I was also in a couple of the other streams throughout the day, sometimes participating as a sprinter, using the sprints to write, and other times I was lurking. I am seeing that my feed is not the strongest right now, and I apologize for the Wi-Fi. That should be rectifying itself very shortly. I believe it's just that my kids are on the TV and they should be getting off any minute. So I apologize for the lag. Hopefully that will improve throughout the show here. Welcome to everybody in the chat. I am seeing, let's see here, Carrie H. Author. Hello and welcome. I recognize you from the other stream. Thanks for hopping over. Hello. We have S.A. Crow coming over from Right Now. Yes, welcome. Let me know if the lag improves at any point throughout this stream. I know that it's not looking too great right now, but it should be improving any second. Sam, the mastermind behind this whole thing, or should I say mad mind behind this whole thing. How did she do it? I think some of the sprints this week will be cleaning sprints, disinfecting my house after hubby having a cold and kiddo having pink eye. Oh no, what a combo. Clean until my back hurts and then write a bit. Nice. Yes. Hello, Jocelyn Carter. Welcome. Hello. Guys, thank you so much for coming over and spending the break hour with me. For those of you who are not looking for a break right now, I know that the playlist probably brought you here. If you're not looking for a break right now, if you're looking to continue your sprinting, there is simultaneously a sprint stream happening over at, oh dear, I blanked on what channel it's on, but there's one going on. Just check the playlist and hop over there and keep your words flowing. For those of you who are in the mood for a break, hello, Nia, welcome. That's what I'm here for. A couple of things that we are going to be doing during this party stream. Number one, I will be giving away a paperback copy of my novel to one lucky US-based person. I cannot ship internationally right now, but I will have a little contest of sorts going on in a little bit once a few more people are in here and once my lag is done, because nobody wants to do a contest with lag. Hugging the like button, that feels like a new one. Typically people boop it or tap it or press it or click it. I believe you are the first, Rachel, you are the first to hug the like button, but absolutely, I am not here to king shame. Please go right ahead and hug that like button. hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The point today is sort of, finding new authors, finding new readers, and exploring the author community on YouTube a little bit more. So please have a look at the website. That's the other thing I'm doing today. I'm going to be doing a little tour of the website. So that's going to be coming up in a little bit here. And there was one more thing. I have writing dice. This is my new favorite thing for, kickstarting the creative juices, so to speak. So for those of you who have been sprinting all day and have been writing one project all day, or maybe just the same projects all day, right? And you maybe want to stir things up a little bit, maybe do a little flash fiction piece on your next sprint in order to get some new ideas flowing, some fresh ideas flowing. I have writing dice here. Please shout it out in the chat. Say, Adrian, writing prompt, please. And I will give you your very own writing prompt live right here for you to write down, because I'm not keeping track of these. And then you can go ahead and write that on the next sprint stream that you visit. Pardon me. All right, guys. Yes, I found that they do help. They help to kind of kick things, kickstart things. Wow, I'm rusty. I haven't done this in a while. Having it up for views while I co-host with Miranda. Hey, thank you very, very much, Esther. Esther is actually my sister from another Mister. She shares my mother's maiden last name. And we're both from Puerto Rico. So the island being as small as it is, I'm willing to put money down that she and I are actually related. All right, y'all. So let's see here. I wanted to get writing dice. This was a birthday present last year from my sister, and has been a godsend when I just don't know what to write. Sometimes you just don't know what to write. How about we do a little example right now, just for nobody in particular. We got the writing dice all loaded up in there, and the trick is to not let them fall off the desk. Here we go. All right. So from this one, we have 4 dice that give you characteristics of the character that you are writing. In this case, the character I will be writing, or would be writing, would be optimistic, would be non-binary. Can you see that? Take my word for it. It says non-binary. Has a martyr complex, oddly specific, and comes from a privileged background. I would have to craft a character matching those descriptions, set them, or write a pre-modern story or era, pre-modern era rather. And the story is man versus nature in some way. So maybe a survival story of some kind, or whatever. The character is the protagonist rather than a villain or etc. The theme is justice, which sounds challenging when put in a story of man versus nature, and set in some sort of rural setting. So the dice gives you all of that to work with, and you have to write something. So if any of you would like your very own prompt on demand, please let me know. I will be happy to provide it. Aphrodite's here. Hello. Hint, writing dice make epic Valentine's gifts. All right. Little life hack for you guys. An old hand with dice. I'm a tabletop RPG player and master. I'm sure you need no introduction to the concept of dice in that sense. Yeah, you probably know a lot about dice. I have some of those somewhere. There you go. Look at that. You can use those. People forget they have stuff. Hello, hello, welcome. For those of you just arriving, real quick, books by Adrian Santiago here, sci-fi fantasy author. Mythic is the series. Shadow of the Spark is the first novel, and you can get the short story prologue for free on my website, booksbyadrian.com. That is in the comments, at the top of the comments. Hello, Christina Whistler. Christina Whistler, I am new to you too. Welcome. Welcome. I'm very happy you're here. All right. So, again, we are the AuthorTube BookTube 1K Marathon. This is a break stream. This is a party stream. This is laid back. And we're just kind of chilling, chillaxing. Oh, snap. Now it's a party. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. All right. All right. Okay. So, first things first. The Adrian with the coolest characters ever. Oh, hell yeah. See? What's up? What'd I tell you guys? Okay. The vibes that you are witnessing here, yes, they are done with AI art. No, I do not sell these or claim to have created them or anything like that. They're really just there for me when I'm writing to help me get the feel of things, the vibes, and I usually have a little slideshow like this playing on the side when I'm writing, and so this just kind of keeps me in the world, keeps me, enveloped in the characters and the sci-fi and the fantasy and all that stuff. I decided to share it with you guys today because I think it's a good representation of what you can expect in the pages of my novel. Now, some of these images you're seeing are from book 2, like this one on the screen right now, or this one. This is taking place on Gaia. But then you have ones like this, which are much more technology based and floating up in space and very sci-fi. So we do both in here. We do the sci-fi, we do the fantasy, and it's all good fun. I would like to begin the process of the giveaway. Let me open this up. So it's kind of a lottery thing, but here's the catch. There's a quiz element. So I'm going to ask a question about a very famous work of fiction that most people should know. And the correct answer is the hashtag, so to speak. You would place the hashtag answer in the chat, and I am going to do a little roulette, lottery thing that's going to scroll through everybody who wrote in the correct answer. And among you, there will be one lucky winner, and that one lucky winner will win a signed, personalized copy of Mythic: Shadow of the Spark. The audiobook is not only planned, it is being recorded not as we speak, because I'm here doing this with you right now. So physically, I am not recording it right this second, but if I wasn't here doing this, I would probably be recording that. I'm working on that very diligently and using it also as an opportunity to kind of do another edit. There are some things that I want to fix. So you can expect the audiobook to also come with a new edition of the novel whenever that is done and ready. So look forward to that. I'm doing it all myself. I've never narrated a novel before, but I've listened to a lot of audiobooks in the last year, listening to a different one every week this year, 52 books planned for 2025. So I'm feeling more confident these days that I can pull off something worth your money. And also by not having to incorporate another person that I have to pay for their talents, I will be able to keep the cost of the book down, which is saying a lot because she's a big boy. I just said she's a big boy. My book is non-binary. She's a big girl. She's thick. She's thick. For those of you unfamiliar, this is my baby. These are my characters. They are also my babies. And main character is here. Her name is Migdalia. She is the detective on the case. Over here, we have Lear. He is a bounty hunter on a redemption arc. And over here, we have Faye, who thinks she is a hippie witch, but is actually something much, much more. And her quest to figure out what that is spans the series a little bit. This guy is the serial killer. That's right, I said serial killer in the pages of this book that the detective has to catch. This unfortunate young lady is his next target. Will the detective catch him before he gets to her? Find out in the thickness. All right. So the question is, and the answer should be delivered as a hashtag in the chat. It is admittedly an easy question to answer, or at least it should be. But that's kind of the point. In the Harry Potter series, there are 4 houses. Which of those 4 houses is the Stoner house? Spoilers, there's a lot of drug culture in my novel. All right, y'all. Hit it. I am going to enter the correct answer as a hashtag. I'm going to allow everyone to answer. I'm seeing the. I saw a wrong answer. I'm seeing the right answers as well. Spelling is important because I will be using the hashtag to find the winner. So check your spelling if you have to. To do this, we're going to switch the music because it's killing my vibes. Let's do something a little more fun. That's not it. No. Why does all my music suck? Oh, that's better. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and run the drawing. Y'all ready? Here we go. So far, I have 9 correct answers registering. I'm going to give everybody one last chance to type in the correct answer at the end. Again, of the 4 houses in the Harry Potter series, which of those 4 houses is the Stoner house? And yes, there is a correct answer. All right, here we go. Draw. I should have shared that screen, actually. It's still drawing. It's still drawing. Okay, I am going to share the screen now because that needs to happen. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Window. That one. All right, y'all. The winner turned out to be Miss Christina Whistler. Christina, I am typing my email address into the chat. It's very simple. booksbyadrian@gmail.com. Please send me your mailing information, your P.O. box, your address, whatever, and I will mail you one of these. With one of these. Because, I'm a classy guy. Classy. Congratulations, Christina Whistler. It's always nice to give away a copy of the book. For free. Love it. New reader. Yay. All right, y'all. Let's take a look in the comments and see what's been going on. What have we got? Oh, I'm so glad you feel that way, Soul. I just met you at the previous stream, and you were lovely to talk to. And I can't wait for you to read it. I think that you will like it. I hope that you will like it. For those of you who don't yet know, this is an adult title, by the way. There is adult content, violence, sexual content, drug culture, not for kiddies. So please be aware. Obviously, I I think that our winner is of the appropriate age. Having stopped the slideshow, I think has helped a little bit with the with the stream. So I'm going to leave it off. I'm glad that I was able to share it for a little while, but I think it was ultimately slowing me down. So we're going to go ahead and forego that for a while. Forgot the hashtag. Oh no! See, I did say hashtag. Yeah, I thought so. Appropriate for me, Puff the Magic Badger. They do have the badger, don't they? No, thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. I'm glad that you won, and I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you read it and you enjoy it. In the meantime, while you wait for it to come in the mail, don't forget to go to booksbyadrian.com, sign up for that newsletter. You'll get the prologue, which looks like this, except as an ebook, and you will get that for free. You'll be able to read it. It's a short story, about 10,000 words. For those of you wondering why I have that as a print, that is also available for purchase, just like the novel is. There's a universal book link for that on my website. That print version has that same short story, but it also includes 3 sample chapters from the main novel, the first 3 chapters. And having 3 main characters, those are the 3 introduction chapters for each character. You get to meet the 3 main characters. They kind of at least 2 of them come together at the end of that 3rd chapter, and you're going to see where the novel would take them from there if you are so inclined to pick one up. So go ahead and check that out. What else? Would you guys like a tour of the website? Shout out in the chat if that's something you're interested in. I would like to show you guys around, but it's a website. People can just go to it. So it's really up to you if that's even something you're interested in. Please let me know. Let's close that stuff down. Let's get this up and running. Okay, that's you. Let's go ahead and close that. Doing a little upkeep on here. Oh, I wanted to know also for everybody in the chat, how has it been going today with the marathon? Have you found some new authors that you're really excited about as readers? As authors, have you found some author communities that you're interested in joining and looking forward to taking part in? Please let me know how it's been going today. How have the sprints been going? How's your project going? Whatever you're writing, please let me know. New to you channel. Yeah, right? It just hit first time here. There you go. That's how it works. Show up. Getting some congratulations around here. Looking good, Rachel. Hello. All right, so I have found a few more channels that were new to me. Very nice. The story I was doing in the sprints on the previous channel was finished. Very nice. Most definitely having a great time. Fantastic. Authors fun. And I found at least a good handful. Most of the folks in this marathon I was familiar with, but I did find a couple of new ones. I was very happy about that. And don't forget, folks, I do have the writing prompts available for anybody looking for something new to write on the next sprint. If you're looking to do something a little different, I can help kickstart the creative juices. I'm having a field day subbing new channels. Heck yeah, man. Share the love. Share the love. That's what it's all about. Okay. Had a great time listening to your stories, Adrian. I want to check out MYTHIC. See? That's why I do this. That's why I do what I do when I do what I do. Let's fix the mic here. Okay, now I want to know what everybody's working on next. That's the next thing I want you guys to tell me about. What exactly are you working on during this marathon? I, of course, am working on book 2 of the MYTHIC series. It's called MYTHIC, The Face of Gaia. And I was saying on the last sprint that this book takes place here. The next book takes place. I can't point because there. We're going to go on planet. I can actually show you guys right here the world. This is what my world looks like. All right, let's take this off here. let's do it this way. Yeah, that's better. So Gaia, the ringed planet you're seeing there, the spark is that man-made space station moon thing that looks like a spark. That was really hard to make. It's easy for my brain to create that image, not so easy for my hands. Finishing up editing the wild anemone and about to start formatting Light of Jura, Relic of Time War, number 10. These titles, intriguing. Setting up magical journal for the year. Nice. Editing revisions of Hunted, finished edits on poetry collection. You guys are so productive. Right now, you won't regret reading Mythic. Yo, what's up, Maggie? Can you share Chatsoul's channel bit coming up in search? I'm confused by this. I want to help, but I don't understand what you need. Did that. Working on my next short story or work is Why Wolf Hunts Deer. Again, these titles. I'm just hanging on supporting people. Hey, that, first of all, is work. And secondly, it's admirable. Supposed to be finishing Daughter of Blood Gold, but my distraction monster is strong today. I think you're entitled to be a little distracted today, Sam. You've got something going on. What is it again? There's some big thing happening. Can't remember what it is right now. All right. Typo was trying to... Oh, I see. Trying to fund the channel. All right. So let's do that. Okay. Popping in to say hi, boop the like button. Thank you very much, Kay. She's a good friend of the channel. Hoping to get words in as I multitask today. Working on the first draft of my 4th novella for The Changeling's Fate novella series. The Changeling's Fate. Interesting. Creating. See, I'm getting a whole to be read list. I will say this. I have switched almost exclusively to audiobooks this year just because most of my reading time is available to me while I am at work because I'm working with my hands and not really doing much else up here. So I'm able to listen to audiobooks. And so if you have an audiobook version of your book, please let me know. I would love to add that into the rotation because I'm trying to fit 52 audiobooks into 2025. So please share if you have an audiobook. If you do not, this is your signal to start working on that because I want to read your book, but I don't have time to read it in my hands. I need it in my ears, in my ear holes. So let's work on that, people. Audiobooks in 2025. I'm working on mine. You work on yours. All right. What else? The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to the website because I am going to cover a few things here. Let's see. I'm just going to share this again, and we're going to go to, if this will, there we go. Yeah, my computer works sometimes. All right, new window. Boom. All right, so we're going to go to my website. When you go to booksbyadrian.com, it's going to look like this. And let's go full screen. Bam! All right. True sci-fi fantasy for adults in the LGBTQ plus community, for adults who are hippies, and for adults who are stoners pondering life's great mysteries. These are my people. If you fit into those, check it out. If you don't fit into those, still check it out because it's really good. I worked really hard on it. I put a lot of, especially into the hearts of my characters. They are my babies, and I love them, all of them. And killing so many of them was very, very hard to do. But you got to do what you got to do. I always say, if the most horrible thing that can possibly happen in the moment, in the story, is that you got to kill that baby, you got to kill that baby. I mean, just... All right. Like button booped. Hello, Emma. Welcome. That's how I feel, Adrian, as it's hard to read printed books. Yeah, it's not, well, I want time, finding time to read printed books is hard for me. It was my preferred method for a long time, and I couldn't even get into audiobooks. But now that I have just audiobook time and that I found some really good ones, that's the thing. If I'm not into the narrator, I'm going to DNF that book. Best for me for reasons. Yeah, reasons. I'm sure there are plenty. I have Ghosts with Cats as a writer reading vlog podcast playlist on my YouTube channel. Ghosts with Cats. Excuse me. I don't know if this southern voice can be soothing enough for the beast that is I'm No Hero, but I will see if I can hire out soon, maybe. So I looked into hiring an audiobook narrator. To pay them up front for the project is very, very costly. I cannot afford it. The other option that most of them provide you is instead of paying them up front, you're instead splitting the profits with them. That's for the life of that audiobook, though, as far as I understand it. And I understand why, but no, I don't want to do that. But maybe you do. If it can mitigate the costs a little bit for you, hey, that's an option. Kill all the darlings. I mean, I was speaking about a literal baby, but yeah, kill the darlings too. I mean, oh no, sorry, but it's the plot. The plot made me do it. The plot made you do it, but you wrote the plot. It's one of those things, the egg or the chicken. Like, yes, like I did it, but I didn't. Like I had to, but they made me. Got tons of emails from folk who cried about my murders. Yeah. I got, I did, I will say that it wasn't a death of a character, but there is something that happens in my novel that when I wrote it with the intention of I'm coming for your heartstrings. I want you to cry. If you don't cry, I have failed in that scene because that is the purpose of it being there. I won't tell you what it is, but I will say that I have confirmed from at least one reader that it worked. At least one reader cried at that scene. So my poetry collection, Ignited Melodies, is on Audible. Best feeling ever. Oh, getting the tons of emails from folk who cried about the murders. Best feeling ever. Right? Isn't it though? It's like chocolate, right? It's like chocolatey. Hey, bud, what's up? Be careful with shares contracts because some will have a clause that if they don't get their payment in full within 3 to 5 years, they can demand payment in full. See, that's good to know. I didn't know that. I mean, not that I needed another reason not to go for that particular deal, but that's another reason not to do that deal. Particularly if you are pretty sure that you're not going to make that kind of money, I don't know. Brandy hates that I killed her favorite character in my PIR urban fantasy series. Richard! Mama has the info. All right. Y'all will just have to deal with this drawl. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with some southern drawl. And by the way, I've heard you speak. It's really not that thick. I think you'll be all right. Go for it. Go for it. My challenge has been in creating all the voices for the characters, because if there's one thing that I do not like is when a narrator is narrating the prose like this, and then when a character speaks, they do absolutely nothing to change this rhythm. They continue to speak exactly like the narrator. It's like, I need personality, bro. I need a slightly higher pitch for the females. I need a lower pitch for the big burly men. I need, I need some voices. You got to do something. Differentiate for me, man, because I can't see the italics that tells me that this character is thinking. I can't see the quotes that's telling me that this character is speaking. Come on, man. Help me out. All right. The website. I almost forgot we were doing this. Boom. True Sci-Fi Fantasy for Adults. When you go to my website, the first thing you will find is the trailer to my novel. This is actually going to be updated within the next couple of months. I've been tinkering with a new trailer that I feel is going to be much, much better. But I am still very proud of this trailer, and it is very good and tells you a lot about the video about the novel. If you would like me to play the trailer on stream, please let me know. Although I don't know how great that's going to be with the lag. So it's up to you guys. Let me know. Shout it out in the chat. Next thing you're going to run into is information on the series. What is the book zero? What is the novel? And if you are so inclined to buy, this link will take you to the Universal Book link, from which you can choose Amazon, Barnes & Noble, whatever preferred bookseller you would like to go to. So you can do that here. However, if you would instead like to buy directly from me, cut out the middleman, get your paperback signed and personalized, I charge the exact same price as on Amazon. My book on Amazon is $20. My book personalized and signed directly from me is $20. So plus tax, just taxes. So if you would like that, you can do that here. How? I have a store. The store is called The Little Blessing. Why is it called The Little Blessing? Because there's a store in the novel, and that store is called The Little Blessing, and that store is this store. Ooh, meta. Okay. You can get all kinds of stuff here, including clothing and notebooks and stickers and candles and more bottles. You can get all kinds of stuff. There's way more items than that, and I add a new item at least once a week when I can. Usually once a week, sometimes more. So check that out. I also write a blog in which I'm shifting more towards book reviews because I'm reading a lot of audiobooks this year, and because I'll have a separate blog. Excuse me. I apologize. I will have a separate blog specifically about my writing progress as an author for those who are interested in that in a separate thing. We'll talk about that later. But my blog on here is shifting towards book reviews. So check it out. You can sign up for the newsletter right from the main page. You can choose to contribute to the cause. The cause being, I need money to do this stuff. It costs money to publish books. A lot of money. Way more than I thought it would. So if you don't feel like buying a book, but you want to help a brother out, boom. A quote from my book and all my socials down here at the bottom. I have to delete the Facebook link because I deleted my Facebook account today. And it was very cathartic, but that's a story for another day. Let's go back to the chat. Excuse me. All right. Oh, the chat has been hopping. Okay. All right, here we go. Have that effect on women? What effect would that be? Nausea? I got my actor friends to do my novels as a radio show. Awesome. Great idea. Might steal it. Pet peeve achieved on the monotone narrator. It's my biggest like DNF now. Like if I hit play and that first paragraph is a slog, I'm out. Like, no, I don't got time for you. Chat Soul says there needs to be at least a little effort for the characters. Absolutely. And in reading the Stormlight Archive, the first book, The Way of Kings, in reading that in audiobook form, one pleasant surprise was that while the main chapters are narrated by Michael Kramer, who I know from the Mythic series, not the Mythic series, excuse me, the Mistborn series. Wow. I like him a lot as a narrator. He does a lot of cool voices. But then when the POV switched to a female character, there's a separate narrator, a female narrator, just for her chapters. And I was very, very happy for that. It really like lends a lot to the realism, so to speak. I have to learn her name. I have not yet. I'm going to learn her name because she's good too. I've been reading my books on my tea time lives on Monday. Oh, okay, cool. Reading the book on stream. Excuse me. Very cool. Can't wait to share. Very cool. Ever heard of Spoken? No. I'm going to take a wild guess by the name that let me do this. I'm going to take a wild guess by the name spoken that this is some sort of a platform for creating audiobooks. If that is the case, please tell me more. I would love to know, Jocelyn. That's an idea. I like that, Aphrodite. I like it too. Share the footage. Table reads. Very cool table reads. All right. Your trailers and intro outro videos are great. Thank you very, very much. You can have different character voices. Yeah. Oh, you mean in spoken? Very cool. Okay. Do you accept joke names for personalizations? Um, See, the thing is, I want to say yes to everyone but you. I feel like I'm setting a bad precedent if I say yes to you right now. I'll think about it. I love the name for the store. Thank you. Um, the name of that store, um, if we go back to the store, and we're going to go to the actual store this time so we can check it out. So why did I do that? Why did I do that? That's so silly. There's a link right here. Okay. The store, The Little Blessing, is actually named after the bonsai tree seen here that that one of my main characters, this lady right here, Faye, owns in the story. And that particular little tree plays a part in the plot, so to speak. It's a magical little tree, and her story is named after it. So yeah, meta indeed. I understand what you were saying about being able to. I'm sorry, saying able the reader crying. Oh, because I I had a reader tell me they cried when a character died. I told myself I must have gotten it right. That's the idea. Yeah, absolutely. Michael Hunt goes by Mike. Oh no, Richard. See, I knew my instincts were correct on that one. I deleted my Facebook today, man. I've had that thing since it was a college website, since you needed a college email address to get in. That's how long I've had my Facebook. And the weight that lifted off my shoulders when I deleted my account today, I can't describe it. I can't describe it. It's the short version. It's toxic. I can't be on there anymore. I can't scroll on there. It has been years, literal years, since I've opened up Facebook and seen something that made me happy. Why stay? Books by Adrian. It's an audiobook platform. I learned about it on Dale Roberts' live stream a few days ago. Awesome. Thank you very much for saying my website is nice. I worked very, very hard on it. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Also, yeah, to be honest, it's pretty shit these days. Yes, it is. Royally so. So I'm very happy about that. Okay, really quick on the website. So there's also the About Me page. Of course, you can learn a little bit about who I am, where I'm from, what kind of stuff I write, and why. There is, of course, the blog that I mentioned with your book reviews. But before the book reviews, there are also some personal posts on there. So if you scroll back a little ways, you can get a little bit of that going on. There's a way to contact me on here. So if you ever need to reach out, you would like to ask me to edit your stuff, cool. If you want me to make you some video animations, cool. Reach out here. If you have a question, if you want to tell me that my writing sucks, if you fell in love with one of my characters and would like, to just tell me that you love them, that's great too. There you go. The newsletters on here, of course, and the store. Now you see how there's a place for your account and your store shelf and all that stuff. That's a whole thing. I am currently building a members only section to my website. The idea is the Facebook group that will no longer should no longer exist. The fandom that I hope to acquire and build with my books, the readers that I want to interact with, the community that I want to surround myself with can come here to my website, join up with their email, free. There's going to be a bunch of stuff in there for free, lots of cool stuff to do, including a not a story Bible, a world book, which I'm using Campfire to build, which is essentially an interactive version of my novel, which you will be able to read the novel. And if you forget who a character is, you can click on their name and their character bio pops up. Or if you want to see where something is on a map, you can click on the map and the map pops up. Or if you have theories about like what's going on, you can talk to other people about their theories. It's going to be a whole like community in there. There's going to be a forum section. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. So there's going to be a members only area to my website that is launching. If all goes according to plan, that should be launching by the end of March, early April at the latest. That is the plan right now. By April, that should be launched and you'll be able to join that for free. There will be paid tiers that you can go up, Patreon style, but absolutely not required. You're going to get plenty of bang for your non-existent buck just by signing up to the free. I'm telling you that now because as I'm building it, I would like people to get excited about it. I would like people to get geared up about it. I share little tidbits about it in my newsletter as they come out. So please go to the website, join the newsletter, sign up for it. All it takes is your email. With that, you're going to get a free story to read. You're going to get some updates on what I've got coming down the pipeline. And before anyone else knows what's new, you're going to know what's new through that newsletter. I'm going to soft launch the members only area through that newsletter before I do like a wide launch to everybody else. So by the time everybody else comes in, we've been in there for a while kicking it and getting stuff done. So please go check that out. I would love to have you in the community. I would love to spend some time with you guys. All right, let's see here. Some more stuff. Once I get all of my stuff off of Facebook, it will be gone for me too. I just don't see the point anymore. Yeah, I don't. And I use Instagram greatly for this author stuff. I post images on there about characters from my book. I alert people to things, but I get much better results from my newsletter anyway. So Instagram might also be on the chopping block because I can't remember the last time I scrolled through Instagram and actually felt anything or, like used it for anything. Like I don't, what am I on Instagram for other than this author thing, Oh, Richard. So Campfire can integrate with a website now. I haven't touched Campfire in a year or two. So here's the thing with Campfire. It's your account, right? You go in there and you're building your thing. Once you have built the thing, you can share it with others. You can invite them in to see it. You can allow them to comment on it. That is all on the Campfire website, absolutely. However, they also, on that same website, publish ebooks that they integrate with the story Bible stuff that you build as an author. So while you're using it as a tool for yourself to write the book, keep your characters straight, keep your maps straight, keep your relationships straight, your timeline, all that stuff, it can then all be repurposed by tying it into the actual finished ebook, creating this interactive version of the ebook. That is something that you can sell. That is something that you can feature on that website. That is something that you can share with masses. And that is what people will be gaining access to through this. So yes, it's not that Campfire will integrate with my website per se, but the product that I create there will be something that I am going to be gifting to these fine folks who sign up to this. So check that out. Good question. What website platform did I use? I build all of this on Squarespace. Very, very simple to use. Very, very easy to set up your branding and maintain consistency. Easy to create new pages, delete them at will. Lots of drag and drop, point and click kind of stuff. If you're a newbie to creating websites, yes, it's Squarespace. You have to pay for it. This is one of those costs that I would like to mitigate. One of the costs of being an author. It is what it is. Soft launch of this members only area. Yeah. It's reels. It's and I don't even look at those. I try not to scroll on anything because it's toxic, but I still post a lot. That sounds perfect. Thank you for explaining. My pleasure. Now, one thing that I am, and this might take a little longer, but and we're wrapping up here, so I'm just gonna give you guys this little tidbit. One other thing that will be included in this members only area. This is going to be actually a excuse me, a part of the paid tier. This is not going to be part of the free part. Um, Within the pages of my book, I have something called the grid. It's essentially like the Matrix turned up to 11, right? So, if you've seen the Matrix, people in the real world jack into, connect into the Matrix, a digital dream world where they can bend the rules. However, because it was a movie, The Matrix was limited to the setting of 1998's LA. That's what the Matrix looks like in the Matrix. My Matrix, the grid, doesn't do that. It's not tied down by that. So it can be anything. And what it is, folks go in to the grid and they have their own area in it that they can create into whatever kind of world that they want. It can be a fantasy world with wizards. It can be a dinosaur filled world, whatever they want to do. They create the world D&D style, right? Create a story, a quest, something to experience within that digital world. And users that enter it can then have adventures in that world. And these connect to other worlds. And it's all one big matrix, one big digital world. I'm taking that idea and, like the store, going meta with it. It's going to be a forum where you're going to essentially be playing D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, but instead of Dungeons and Dragons, it's the grid. And you'll be able to create your own what's it called, thread in the forum where, hey, this is my world, this is what it looks like, these are the rules, this is what you can do, blah blah blah. Folks will come in with their character, populate that world, and play D&D with you in your world. And there are different things that you can do with that. The possibilities are quite endless. I'm working on that. I'm teaming up with some D&D buddies who do that for a living pretty much, and they're going to be helping me to build this thing. It's going to take a little longer than the rest of the stuff, but that is something to look forward to if you like playing D&D, or if you are an author who wants to exercise their writing muscles. If you're a reader who wants to explore this fake digital world of my books more or contribute to it, this is a way to do it. The idea being, that's the actual grid. It's the real thing. It's the canon grid of my books. And so while in my books I have scenes where my characters go into the grid and experience things, all the stories that you guys will be telling in that forum will be canon, and I can even make references to them in further books. Again, possibilities endless. I'm really looking forward to launching this thing. Again, end of March, early April is the time period that I'm looking at. So if you guys want to experience any of that, please go sign up to my newsletter over at booksbyadrian.com. Again, the link is in the description. We're going to be wrapping this up here pretty soon. So if anybody has any last minute questions or comments that they would like to share before we go, one more thank you and congratulations to Christina Whistler for playing and winning the game. You've got a free copy of my novel coming to you as soon as you send me over those mailing details to booksbyadrian@gmail.com. Scroll up if you need that link again. Okay. All right, guys, this has been a lot of fun. I have had a great time. Tomorrow, I have another stream on this same marathon. This time, actual sprints. This time for 2 hours, and I believe I also have a co-host joining me for that. So come back for that. I'm in the playlist. Check me out. What do we got? Yes, my nerdy self is always missing playing RPGs. That's the idea. Come play it within my world. Thanks for the fun and explanations. My pleasure. Thank you guys. Miranda Cauldron is still streaming. Head over there. That's where I'm going to be next. I mean, not on camera, but I will be in the chat. Thank you, Sam. Thank you very, very much for this. I've already gotten some new subscribers to the channel, and I am eternally thankful to you for that, because my community is growing, and that's a beautiful thing. Of all the things I'm looking forward to getting done this year are the 3D prints of my novel's characters. 3D prints of them. I have a new goal. that sounds so fun. I want to do that. Fantastic. Way to be on it. Be blessed and happy evening. Same to you guys. Hey, thank you guys so very much. Thank you so much. Head on over to the Miranda's Cauldron stream and get some sprinting done. Oh, me too. Me too. We're just getting started. This week is going to be awesome. Join me tomorrow for my stream, and I'm also back next Sunday for 2 more. So keep it classy, people. Finishing up the STLs today. Yeah. All right, y'all. We have 5 minutes left, and I want to make sure that everybody gets over to the other stream. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Once again, thank you so much. And hey, thanks for being here, man. This was awesome. Laters, gators, and all that good stuff. All right, here we go. You know what I just realized? I just launched right into this thing, and I never actually played the opening animation for my channel. So you guys didn't get to see it. Let's see that now. If you guys like that kind of stuff, I do that kind of stuff for people. You can hire me. It's fun. All right, y'all. Oh, see? Free promotion. All right, y'all. Happy streaming, happy sprinting, happy writing, happy productivity, happy reading. Be happy, be well. Peace to you. And mwah. Later, skaters.